guys see anything different? I did change out my bookshelves. I organized these with you guys, and I will be posting that video soon. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be filming a spin wheel chooses my August TBR. I don't normally do TBRs for the month just because I feel like I'm a very big mood reader and sometimes I just don't stick to my TBR for that month. But I just thought I tried something different. Last month I read Iron Flame. I absolutely love that book. I am definitely continuing. I have Onyx Storm on my shelf right now that I picked up from the library, but I also picked up some other books that I hope to read for this TBR. I also read The Night We Met by Abby Jimenez, and it was such a cutie book. I feel like I really needed a palate cleanser, especially after reading Iron Flame, because I've been stuck in that romantasy like world for a while that I just needed like a little like brainless read, and I feel like that book did its job. However, at times it would just feel super repetitive and like I don't think things are progressing the way that they should have been. So I rated that book, I think it was like a 3.5 to like 4 stars. Right now I'm listening to Funny Story by Emily Henry, and I picked this book up right after I finished reading The Night We Met, and I absolutely love the book so far, and I completely went into this book blind, so I'm not too sure what exactly it is about. For our August TBR, we're gonna do a spin wheel, and I'm a little bit nervous. I've never done one of these, but I just think it would be super fun. We're gonna get started. We're only gonna do 4 spins because I am starting nursing school this month, so I feel like 4 books is a fair shot considering that I'm listening to a Funny Story right now. So let's get started. Our first spin is continuing a series. Okay, wait, is this kind of cheating? Because I feel like this is a given because I am continuing a series. I'm only past the prologue. This is our first book. That was actually insane. I can't believe it did that. Spin it again. Okay. Think will be a high rating. So, okay, we're gonna pick 3 books that I think would be a 5-star. I saw one of my favorite creators here also pick Firefly Lane. No, okay, we're gonna put this one on this side. Okay, I have In Stormy Weather. This book, the synopsis reminds me of movie Twisters. It is so good. I love that movie, and I feel like this is a light, fun read. So this is option 1. One True Love is by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is actually thrifted, that's why there's tabs on it. Our female main character is married and her husband is in an accident, and later on in life, about a few years later, she gets remarried or engaged, and her husband went missing, comes back to her life, and she's torn between her fiance and her husband. Firefly Lane, I don't really think I'm in the mood for. So it would be between One True Loves and In Stormy Weather. Feel like I'm going to choose One True Love. So we're gonna add this to our TBR pile. We're gonna do another spin. Knowing Nothing About, Haven't Heard of. Ooh. I feel like I know everything about this book, or these books that I have. I'm actually gonna pick a different prompt because I don't think that prompt applies to any of the books I have. Some kind of idea what they're about. Unless I do like Light Lark, but I feel like that's a pretty popular series, so I don't think it even applies to the prompt either. Our next prompt is someone has recommended to read. Okay, so the 2 books that I have that have been recommended to me is Count Your Lucky Stars by Alexandra Bellefleur. I got her at Half Price Books, and The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. So this book was actually recommended to me by my girlfriend. She said that this book was really good and she really liked it, so this is kind of high on my picks for today. And then Invisible Life of Addie LaRue was recommended to me by one of my book talk besties. I don't think I'm in the headspace to read her right now, but I do really want to. But I think I am gonna go with Count Your Lucky Stars, just for a little fun time. because I do feel like I already have Onyx Charm and it's a little bit heavier. And let's spin the wheel one more time. It's going to be a new author. Okay. I should have just picked Addie LaRue because this is actually a new author for me. Should we do it? No, I don't know. I have two that I really want to read, and these two are new authors for me. I don't think I've ever read a book by them. I know for facts I've never read a book by Stephen King. So the first option would be The Institute by Stephen King. I got this book from my library and I want to start my Stephen King journey with this book. So this is very high on my TBR list. Another book that I got on my book of the month was Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. I have heard absolutely great things. Riley Sager. This book actually seems super interesting. It's a mystery, I believe, and I don't have any mysteries here, so a realistic read for me right now would be Lock Every Door. I'm going to pick Lock Every Door for this last prompt. Thanks to the prompt wheel, these are the books that I picked out for my August TBR. We're continuing a series. We picked out Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros. For predicted 5-star read, I picked up One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid. For a book that was recommended to me, we have Count Your Lucky Stars. This book was recommended to me by my girlfriend. For our new author, we have Riley Sager, Lock Every Door. And I'm actually super excited for this. I got this in my July book of the month box. This concludes our second video from my YouTube channel. I am very hopeful that I will finish it, and I will definitely keep you guys updated. Thank you so much for watching it, and I'll see you guys in my next video.